So I want to make this video real quick about sympathy and empathy and which one are you using. And I had a big message like coming in. I was sitting here like a lot of energy is just flowing through me. It's just a lot of vibrations, a lot of different energy that I'm feeling in the air. And I'm thinking about, cleaning the house, and I'm doing that, and I'm doing laundry, and then I'm, saging and cleansing the space. And I was thinking about everybody and how at this present moment, how I'm feeling like a lot of people are going through a huge death and a rebirth, including myself. So the dreams alone that I've been having with a lot of symbolism, black bat and black shoes, just symbolism in my dream state, and it's like a death and a rebirth is happening for so many people. Okay. Oh, I'm so sorry, Valina. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. That's terrible. That's terrible. So I want to tell you guys that right now in this present moment, especially like with the spring equinox coming up and stuff like this, and just remember to cleanse your energy. I'm telling you this for a reason, because we're going through a death and a rebirth and ascension. I know I can feel it. My head is vibrating. My ears are constantly on vibration mode. So you're getting a lot of energy coming in right now. And I'm going to tell you this right now, especially those of you who are like, you're ascending. You're in this process of ascending. You're going through ascension symptoms. You're getting a lot of like energy, vampiric energy. If you're feeling that, you're feeling drained and you're feeling tired, you're feeling like kind of confused and lost. You got to learn the difference between empathy and sympathy. Okay. As empathic people, we tend to not even know it, that we're picking up the energy around us, constantly just picking up the energy. And also there's energy vampires in your dream state. There's energy vampires in this state here, in this 3D realm. And then there's energy, vampiric energy in the astral, in the spiritual dimensions and other dimensions. And you have to clear your energy a lot right now, because for those of you who are very empathic and you're picking up the empathy. Hi, Minnie. I love you guys. Gina, if you're empathic right now, I'm giving you this message for a reason. So if you tuned into this and you're watching this, it's like spirit is leading you to it, because I was feeling I need to give this message. When we're empathic towards people, it's great because it's nice to have empathy and to feel, oh, I feel bad, I'm so sorry. But empathy and sympathy are two different things. You need to learn to discern the two different frequencies, okay? When you're empathic, you're actually taking on the people's pain. Do you see what I'm saying to you? When you're empathic, you take, I'm so sorry. Look, we have a lot of people just saying someone passed away, the mom and then now the niece. I'm so sorry. Listen, I'll tell you how you cleanse, since you can't move around or do anything. If you can't, so for instance, someone like Minnie who's incapable of moving around and saging because she's got a surgery on her foot, you can lay there and play cleansing frequencies around the home, and you can meditate on your aura. Really, really strengthen your aura right now. You have to understand this is important right now. I've been doing this clearing shit, strengthening my aura, because it happens with, like, listen, this is for a reason. I'm telling you this. This is at this moment right now. It's like the spirit is saying, hey guys, cleanse your energy, clear it and ground, keep clearing, keep grounding, keep clearing, keep grounding. You're tired. You're feeling, drained a lot. And this is the energy vampire, feeling. But a lot of you are going through a death and a rebirth. I'm going to tell you right now, you are going through a death and a rebirth. If you cannot move around, you're immobile. Play something around the home. They have frequencies to remove negative energies. Play that and sit there and put your aura up, like put your white light around you and strengthen that white light until you see it and you feel it. Remember, you're a light being. You are born of the light. You are a light being. So see yourself as a light being. Make sure you see yourself as this like vibrating white light, okay? And that's one of the biggest ways that you can do this. If you're feeling a lot of vibrations in your ears and in your head, and your head's vibrating, your feet and all that, it's good because it means you're ascending. But it also is a lot of energy is around you. A lot of spiritual energy is around you, okay? Now, I don't want to, thank you, Minnie, I love you. I'm not here to scare nobody or nothing like that. But when you're feeling a lot of vibrations and you're frustrated, you can't think clearly, you are picking up frequencies around you. especially right now because the earth is clearing so much out, so much out. This is why it's important to remember to have sympathy versus empathy, okay? When you're sympathetic, you're like, oh my God, I'm so sorry that happened to you. You feel it. You're like, I'm so sorry that happened to you. And you move forward. When you're empathetic, you are taking on that pain. You're like, oh God, this is so sad. What happened to you? I'm so sorry. And it's like you're feeling the pain with the person. So this is why it's important to really, really, really strengthen your aura right now. This is not to say anything negative. It's a positive thing, right? When we're going through a death and a rebirth, and there's people around us passing away, people are getting sick, people are going. One thing I'm gonna say to you guys, okay? Yeah, Palo Santo sticks are amazing. I got this blue sage from LA when I was out there, and then I also have this red sage and this blue sage, which is right here, and it's the dragon and all that, and I'm gonna cleanse with that later on. My mom has COPD, so the sage really bothers her, so I'm gonna wait till I can clear the energy without bothering her breathing. There's just a lot of energy. Listen, as a person who deals with energy, I can feel it. There's so much energy going. Like, it's, yo, let me tell you. If I'm saying this, it's because I feel it. So if I'm feeling it, you feel it. You're feeling it. And you're not, especially if you're aware of it, you're feeling it, and you're like, I'm aware. I know there's something going on. I can feel a change. I can feel something shifting. I can feel energy shifting. Our spirit guides, I'm getting a message right now. Our spirit guides are really working with us at this time. Okay. Those of you who are connected to your spirit guides, really tell them what you need and what you want, and stop playing small. Stop. I don't know if I can ask for this way and that way. Like, I've really had a conversation with the universe in the most respectful way, obviously, but I was very adamant and very, very strong about it. Like, hey, look, this is what's happening. This is what's going to happen. This is what we're going to do. This is what we're not going to do. Okay. So it's like, I almost laid the laws down, and because remembering, listen, I'm just going to say this, and I'm going to say this out loud, and I'm not being disrespectful towards the universe or my spirit guides or any my ancestors or any of that, but I'll say this right now. If at some point I feel like the spirit guides that were sent for me are not working with me and helping me in the way that I need help with, I'm going to say it. Hey, this is what I've been asking for. I've been manifesting. I've been doing the work, and it's not happening. So what's going on here? What are we doing here? Are we working together? Are we working against each other? Is there something that we can't get rid of together? Because if so, let me know. I'll work on it, getting rid of it myself. Like, I had a dream that I was fighting off some random hater, and she was just, I had a big fight in the astral. Like, I was defending myself in the astral. She was chasing me. And let me tell you something. I said, before I went to bed, I was like, give me whatever strength, whatever energy, whatever powers I need to get rid of this energy that's been following me, or whatever it is, okay? Yeah, it's like you need to, I am lady says, I pulled some cards today, and mine gave me the messages of what I need to do. We need to clear, when you're having a death and a rebirth, and you're about to ascend, you're about to step up to the next level, of course, there's going to be they say different levels, different devils. Like, I'm going to tell you, you could see the energy is so fast and so quick. You can sense it in my energy. I'm very grounded. Thank God for that. Thank God I ground myself, and I constantly clear my energy. I do constant clearing. Now, does that mean that I constantly pull out sage and all that? No. What I'm saying by clearing is I constantly, in my mind, envision that the energy is being cleared for me constantly. Like, I'll just be randomly doing something, food shopping or something, and I'll imagine that I have a protection of white light around me and whatever energies are near me. And if I feel vibrations in certain parts of my body, I say, clear that energy, clear it in the sacral, clear it in the feet, and it clears right away, because spirit is now starting to get in tune with me and understanding you're going to respect my space as I respect your space. Boundaries. We all have to have boundaries with one another. And even though, because I'm a medium and I'm highly psychic and highly in tune with spiritual energy, I have to constantly let them know I love you all. But when I say it's like, it's time for that means it's time for But I'm doing that as a medium. You have to do that as a person who's not a medium, a person who's not working with spirit all the time, but you are working with spirit all the time. You see what I'm saying to you? The only difference is you don't do that for a living, and they're not expecting to come to you to give messages to others, okay? But you have to constantly tell spirit, hey, I love you, but I need you guys to please fall back. Like, this is too much. You're getting too much in my space. I can't deal with it. If it happens with food, with addictions, with anything that you're experiencing that you know it's not your energy completely, you have to just let spirit respectfully know you're doing too much right now, and it's like overwhelming. And it is overwhelming, because when I ascend at top speeds, top notch. It just happens so quickly that but I also have asked my spirit guides, like, I don't want the slow version. Let's just get this fucking over with. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to sit here for 10 years to work with it. What do I need to do? Tell me what I need to do, and boom. Okay. Yes, I did, Finn. Thank you. So you have to understand that, especially when you just bringing that up right there, Finn, bringing that up, saying this. Yeah, you're going to be, listen, if you're working spiritually with any energies at all, I'm going to tell you right now, you have to constantly clear, okay? Constantly. Like, sometimes you have to sage, sometimes you have to Palo Santo, but I always tell spirit, do I have to get to that point? Why do I have to get to that point where I have to sage with you guys? It should be to a point where if you got a bunch of spirit around, and you know you got a bunch of spirit around, and you know, like, do I have to get petty and start saging? Like really, let's really just, we're not children here. Like, everybody work together, you know what I'm saying? And remember that you're constantly surrounded by spirit, whether you know it or not. And even if those spirits know they're surrounded by you or not, okay? Some spirits are completely unaware that they're in that whole nother dimension, and they're not in your dimension, and they have no idea you're there. But you got to understand, in between worlds, as above, so below. It's like we're in the middle of everything. You see what I'm saying to you? So if there's dimensions, the second, the third, the fourth, we're like in the middle of it. So we're feeling the vibrations of the low frequencies and the higher vibrational frequencies, but it's what you tune into. It's like a radio station, you know, when the radio station doesn't work good and you got to keep switching it, you got to keep fucking with it to get that right sound, right? It's like you hear shh, and then you got to like keep fucking with like the glitches, and you got to get it on. You know what I'm saying? That's what exactly was what it is with spirit. You have to tune it like to what you want to hear. So if you're constantly in your head saying, well, life sucks, and here, I do it sometimes too, I'm like, fuck everybody, but then I stop and I'm like, no, okay, love and light, let me just send that love and light to everybody who's got anything against me. I will send love and light. I will push the frequency of love and light out into the universe, out, because, you know, when we get as petty as the negative energies, when we get on their level, I love you too, Manhattan. I love you guys. When you get as petty as spirit does, and you get on their level, then guess what? You're inviting that kind of frequency into your life. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? You really are. So you got to watch your thoughts. And I know this is hard, because sometimes your thoughts can take over, and then you're just like, you're in that zone, you're in the thoughts, and fuck this and fuck that. And I have to tell you, once that happens, look how the light is coming in through the window. You have to let that light in. You have to let that light in, because I can't be mad at you, negative spirits. I can't be mad at you, shadow self. Thanks to you, I've learned a lot about myself. If it wasn't for the shadow, if it wasn't for the darkness, I would have never ever known who I was today. Okay, a lot of it is attributed to me and the work that I put in, but a lot of it does have to do with dark, negative energies that taught me this is not where I want to be in life. This is not who I want to be. I want to be of the light. I am of the light. Why am I with these energies? You know, why am I with these energy vampires, these frequencies that are holding me down? You have to know the difference between being sympathetic towards spirit, towards people, and being empathetic as a reader, as a medium. I do readings all the time. People come to me with stories. You know, their child died in a car accident, you know, God bless their souls, all that. And if I did not learn the difference between sympathy and empathy, every time I would finish a reading for days, I'd be like, oh, I'd be sad, because maybe this spirit has something to say that they couldn't get out during the reading, and then they're coming in, they're trying to tell me. It's like, no, you have to learn to cut that energy off. I love you, but that's all I can give. Like, I can't keep going. Exactly what I'm trying to say to you. Words are very powerful, and especially when you're cleansing and you're cleaning your aura, you're cleaning your vibrations, your frequencies around you. Words are very powerful, and I've learned something. When I do things with love, and I promise you, no matter how hard it gets, I have to tell myself, do it with love, do it with love, 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 love. And every time I change my frequency from anger to bitterness to love and patience and understanding and compassion, it always works over the angry, fuck you, leave me alone, I hate you. That never works, because all that does is bring in more. as I'm talking about this, the vibrations of my ears slow down. They get calmer. They get peacefuler. Peacefuler. That's not a word. They get more peaceful. This is the point you have to understand. Always understand that when you do things with love, hi Miguel, when you do things with love, more love comes towards you. And there's times when I just want to curse spirit out, like, leave me the fuck alone. But I don't, because I understand. Like if I was, like if I was connected to someone and I knew someone, I understand. Listen, everybody's on their journey. I don't judge nobody. And I got to say this, I a lot of points in my life, I was very judgmental. And thank you for the badge, Sean. I was very judgmental, and I learned not to be that way, because I feel like whenever you push yourself towards like judgmental and angry and pissed off and just judging everyone and look at this bitch and that bitch this, and when you're like that, you just call in the negativity into your life. So you have to understand. And then for those people that were in here saying that they just lost someone who passed away, first of all, thank you. I'm cleaning up. I look crazy, but it's okay. That's why I did the filter, because I'm like, I got paint on the back of my neck and stuff. My shirt got paint. I'm painting the little closet thing that I have. So look, for those of you that did just lose somebody, I want to tell you something. I know it's hard because you just lost someone and you're like, you don't understand. You didn't lose them. I did. Oh no, I understand. I do. As I'm a medium, I talk to spirit all of the time, and sometimes I turn it off. Sometimes I turn it completely on because I want to hear messages. But they always tell me the same thing. And they, especially those who are of the light, they always say to me, hey, if you could just tell my son, my sister, my cousin, whatever, my mom, my daughter, that once she lets go, I can also let go. It's like a connection. Like it's two people, almost like there has to be a healing there for you to move on and for them to move on, right? That's why a lot of people, when they come to me for readings, a lot of times I notice like all the information I give them, and it's always all over. I give information about love, about money, about the house, about the finances, about the husbands and the brothers and the sons and the sisters, and who's your cousin and who's this name and what's that person. And it's because they want you to do all that healing in one session so that you can let go and let them be free. You gotta, here, I'm gonna put it to you this way. I don't know how else to say it. Be happy for them. They get to transition. So what you want to do is help guide them instead of being like, oh, Mom, why did you leave me? Listen, I have my mother downstairs. If God forbid she passes away, of course I'm going to be sad. Of course I am. Thankfully, because of the work that I do, it'll help me understand she transitioned. She's free now. She gets to be free. She gets to enjoy, be a free spirit. Will it hurt? Of course it will hurt. Will I miss her? Of course I will. But I always know I could communicate with her. Always, I could be like, Mom, what do I do? And she'll tell me, like, don't do that. Do this, and I'll listen, because they're always talking to you. I know that you guys want to say that spirit is like only talking to psychics and mediums. That's not true. You ever drove in your car and just out of nowhere, you'll just hear a thought? Like, or you ever like almost hit someone and you just like out of nowhere turned the wheel and didn't get in that car accident? How do you think that happened? That's not magic. That's your family members, your guides telling you, yo, watch. And you're like, you're just busy out of nowhere. And then all of a sudden you don't hit somebody in a car. You just happen to make that left turn, happen to make that right turn, and you didn't, or a song, exactly, Gina, and you just happen to not get in that car accident. That's because spirit is always guiding you. They're always protecting you, and they're always watching out for you. And that's another thing. You have to know within your spirit that you're protected and that you're guided. You can't be like, oh, well, I feel unsafe. You have to know. You have to be secure in the fact, like, I used to be afraid to let my daughter sleep alone in her room and all that, but now I am 100% always telling myself she's protected, I'm protected, and we are fine. I got spirit that will wake me up quick. Oh, yo, go check on your mom. Go check on your daughter. And I'll be like, and it'll happen to you too. You know this has happened to you multiple times. And that's why I say, honor spirit and honor your ancestors, honor your loved ones, honor your spirit guides, because they're always watching out for you. They're going to be like, hey, get up, something you need to check. You saw those stories of people will be like, I was in my bed and I just felt something told me to get up and just check this. And they did. And it saved the whole family from like a fire and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yes, Jill, I saw that. You see what I'm saying? Exactly. That's you and your boys. You know that feeling when people say, oh, out of nowhere, I just got this feeling and I called my sister and something was going on and you just knew? That's spirit connecting to you, okay? Connecting to you, but remembering that the energy that you allow in is the energy that you're going to receive, right? So keep your energy clear. at this time, in this moment. Keep your energy clear. Keep your aura tight. You know, no leaky auras, as they say. So imagine like a pool, right? A pool is filled with water. This is what a leaky aura would look like. A pool is full of water, right? If that pool has a hole in it, the water's going to come out, right? So you have to get your aura tight. Tighten up your aura, okay? So how do you do that, Flo? How? Okay, close your eyes. Close your eyes. Say it with me. I am the light. Everything is light. And in the center of that light, there is me. And I am that light. And so imagine that light coming out of your solar plexus or your heart chakra. And that light is coming out and it's vibrating. It's getting brighter and brighter. But that light is bright white. It's not some like foggy, silvery, gray color. It's bright. It's bright. Or whatever color you like. You could be yellow, green, whatever you like. Whatever color you envision yourself being. Tighten that aura up from the inside. Started as a big, bright, beautiful light. Like a ball, and it just starts to spread. But that ball doesn't get lighter as it goes, it gets brighter. You see what I'm saying to you? So you envision that light going from tight light, like bright, to like bigger, tighter, lighter, whiter, bigger, tighter, lighter, whiter. Like just make it bigger, tighter. Like I love the color yellow, so I like to see that because it's like a happy color for me and it makes me happy. So I always see mine with like white and yellow and green, and it's like a rainbow aura coming out of me, and I'm just surrounded by it, and it's all around me, so that this way every part of my chakras and my body, from my head to my toes, my spirit, my mind, my body, and my soul is surrounded by that light. And I know that even if there are dark energies or any energy vampires, they cannot suck the energy out of me because that aura is so tight. It's so strong around me that nothing can ever get around it. Do you see what I'm saying to you? It's like, you know how a sperm goes into the stomach, like the sperm goes into the thingy. You know how it goes, right? That sperm has to be like, and only one can make it through. Only one can make it through out of millions. Think of it like that. Like you're the, I don't know why I can't think of the word, but the tube. I don't know what that is. You know what I'm saying. You know how it looks. And it's like that. You don't want that, that energy, that dark energy poking in you. Even if there's millions of dark energies around you, the egg, yes, the egg. Thank you. That's why it was too simple. Even if there's a million fucking sperm around you, you don't want any of them penetrating. You don't want to get pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just a one night stand. Like calm down, bro. You're getting attached. Like it was just one night. Calm down. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Like you don't want these spirits thinking this is a long-term commitment, bro. I was with you for one night. You're getting emotionally attached. You need to fall back. You know what I'm saying? That's how I think of spirit. Like, stop trying to wake me up, bitch. I was with you one reading. Relax. You know what I mean? Like you're ODing. You know what I mean? Just let that light in. Just let them understand. Let spirit understand. You can't latch onto me. It's impossible. You have to go find your own way. I have to find mine. We all have to find our own way. We are all on our own journey here. I'm not here to fix your karma. You're not here to fix mine. You know? I don't know how else I could put it to you. Hi, baby. Nothing. I'm finishing up alive. All right, guys. I love you. I hope that information helped you. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Hi, babe.